What if you could finally stop walking on eggshell in your own business? Imagine if you could shut down a bad customer behavior without fear. Imagine if you could handle and manage toxic employees with confidence and brain. Imagine if you could own your narrative of your credibility online, review platform, social media. Imagine if you could actually be in control. This is what Outsmart is all about. My name is Davide Cerretini. I am the former owner of Botto Bistro in San Francisco, California. I am the guy that flipped the table to Yelp, the review platform. I create a new business model in order to do that. And I, out of nothing, create millions and millions of dollars in free publicity. I became a celebrity overnight, and I help so many people like you to get back in track and get control of their own business. I'm going to not just offer you a solution. I'm going to offer you a weapon, which is very different what is today in the market. The course is called Outsmart for a reason, because I'm not going to tell you the same thing that guru specialists, business consultants are telling you today. How to improve and make better something in order to attract your customer, or make a better environment for your employee, improve the customer service. We have been told that for many, many years, and it does not work. We improve so much, there is very little space to improve even more. It's time to actually cash in, because things that didn't get any better. So if all these specialists, all these gurus, all these geniuses, they were right, by now after 30 years for business owner, it would be a much better situation. But things are much worse because the system is rigged, is rotten, is unfair, and is unbalanced. Business owners are at the bottom of the food chain. Everybody's feasting. Nobody has consequences. The only one consequences, they pay the bills and have all the responsibility. It's only the business owner. Enough, it's enough. You need something different. You need to look in a different direction. You need to outsmart this system that is not made at your advantage. And I'm here to offer you just that. So let's jump into it, and let me show you how this course called Outsmart can help you to get back control of your business. Let's take a look. Okay, welcome to Outsmart, the course, actually the weapon, the ultimate weapon that is going to help you to regain control of your business, your customer, your employees, and your online reputation. Okay, the name says everything already. So this is something very different from what you find out there in the market today. We're not going to help you to improve your business so you can make it better for the other. No, it's a different story here. I reached the point where I realized that the business owner pay the consequences of a very unbalanced and very unfair system, a dynamic that is out there. And what I did is outsmart that system. And I call my course Outsmart because I'm going to teach you how to do that. And let's get going. So the problem that we're going to face, that we're going to look in the eye and fix, are stuff that don't care, entitled toxic customer, on right platform dictating your every move, and of course those things are going to impact your private life. We know that already. The consequences are you thinking, I didn't sign up for this. Nobody did. When we first opened a business, whatever it was, we were ready for everything. We were ready for, yes, bad review, for tough customers, but everything was concentrated. Our business plan was concentrated on our products, and how to make it better, how to grow. Those things are going to be all overshadowed by the problem that which we just highlighted before, and we lost the vision, we burned out, and the joy is gone. All of this because now we are part of a system, an unbalanced, rotten system. Who am I and why you should listen to me? Well, My name is Davide Cerretini. I've been owning and running restaurant for 30 plus years in San Francisco, California. I have wear the shoes as a business owner for many, many years. I face unreliable staff, toxic customer, online reputation for years. I reached the point where my life was miserable, although owning successful restaurant, but really realizing that my passion wasn't there anymore. Okay, felt I felt trapped. I fell in jail. I fell under the thumb of a monster that I actually created myself. I decided finally that enough was enough. What did I do? I turned the table to everything. I created an entirely new strategy for dealing with my customer and stuff. And cherry on the cake, by now you probably know my story based on my name. I flip the table to Yelp. And it was one of the most iconic stories in small business history in America. I built a fortress, a brand that couldn't be touched. Yes, I'm talking about fortress. Right? I built the business model so well that I could actually stand in front of Yelp, give them the finger, increased my business and became a celebrity and a hero for many business owners that in fact they tried to contact me many times after I made the headline, and there are plenty of proof out there of who I am, what I did, and why. And if you pay attention, it's not just about Yelp is just like the cherry on the cake. Bottom line is that I couldn't do that because I built a business model so strong, so powerful that actually not even a giant review platform could have put me down. So here, some of the, main paper that they wrote and talk about me, raving about this campaign that I did with Yelp, but also about a new business model that now I'm going to share with you. It was an avalanche from the Daily Show to major program like that. Also was a star in a movie, a $1 billion movie, Bully, that you can rent and watch it on Amazon. I cannot tell you how many times I've been invited food festival, normal festival, podcast, and live appearance of any kind. The results. The results was, of course, millions in free publicity, because when every paper talk about you and then you are at the Daily Show and you buy, of course it's free publicity, all right, millions and millions. But it wasn't about the publicity, it wasn't about Yelp, it wasn't about to get in TV, it was about getting my life back. So I found a way to have a better team, a loyal team that worked with me, and I felt like was protected, trusted, and also the business was very well taken care of. And I enjoy every day to spend time with my loyal customer, looking at my dining room, look people walking through the door of my business and say like, oh wow, this is exactly what I wanted, right? So there are always problems with customers, but in general, you should be happy of the crowd that you have in your business, who you're dealing with every day. Okay, and I was, and you should be. You deserve that. You actually, it's your right to have that. Sales of obviously the work to the roof, and most important and the priority, more time with my family. And finally, I got my passion for my business back. Now, today I'm teaching others to do the same, to reach that point. So, cooking a little less and helping people to change their life. But imagine a business that feel like yours again, truly yours. That, imagine just that you attract the people that you actually want to attract and repel the wrong ones. And I go even further. You repel the other ones, and on doing so, you attract the right one for you. Right? I did that. I'm going to show you how. Also, imagine to have a dream team. The perfect people that work for you. The way that you can actually, I say control it, but you actually enjoy to be with them. You actually feel like they care about your business, not like the one that you have now that they're going to help you to keep the door open. See, practically, they're there to not grow with you. They're there to help you. And this is a wrong way to hire people. Be in charge of the narrative of your online presence. So if you don't take charge of your narrative, of your message in today's world, in the internet, somebody else will. And good chances are you're not going to like it. Of course, you're here because you already have a taste of what it is finding a troll or somebody that is, write bad things about you. And, this is the world that we live in. So you need to own the narrative. Lead your business with authentic confidence. You need to have a good product, and you probably have. I trust that you have, that you believe in yourself. I know that you know what you're doing and you believe it, but you also need to be authentic. If you try to be me or somebody else, copy somebody, it ain't gonna work. You need to find yourself and you need your business sending a message out for you. In fact, the other important things that you have to feel is that your business is doing the heavy lifting for you. So it thought for you. It doesn't need you over there 24 hours a day because it's already a machine, a fortress that is sending a message out there for you. And you need help on doing that. And that is important because on doing so, you're regaining control of everything. Enjoy your life again. I put it in every slide because you want to make sure this is based on you having a better life, not just a better business. What you're getting with Outsmart. Of course, this is a transformational course. It's not just getting information. You're actually getting concrete things to do it, to switch your mind 360 degrees and learn how to look different at things with alternative solution. Lock your core identity, what you stand for, and how to own it. You really need to understand who you are, what's the message of your business, where you're going, how, and in which way. All right, we're gonna fix that. Customer fitting strategy. Yes, again, I know a lot of people out there, they're looking for like, oh, I want more customer. Okay, here, this course is gonna help you to find more customer that you like. Not every customer. Okay, in my experience, and maybe on yours, the wrong customer, they bring toxic uh, situation, and they make it unpleasant for everybody. So if you really want to build something strong, you need to start to realize that maybe saying no is actually a good thing. It's not a bad thing, and you need to invest on the people that you actually want to deal with that, not with everybody. And we're gonna, this is a very big, important part of this course actually, that is going to teach you and show you and open your eyes on how to actually filter and at some point even polarize. All right. Team loyalty blueprint. Same thing, same thing. This is a blueprint for change your mentality on how you hire people, how you see them, how you act every day with them, because it's important that you are not the same person that you were until now. If you want people to be your warriors, your colleague, your the people that go to war with you, right, every day, and you can trust them, you need to be a leader, okay, in a different way that you've been now. Review resilience toolkits. Yes, take control of your reputation online. Again, taking control of your narrative, or somebody else will. So what you're getting in this course is direct access to me in a group, all right, with other members, and weekly group session to solve problems, unblock strategy, and build your plan in real time. Everybody has a different personality, a different business, and everybody wants answers. So we're gonna have a meeting weekly with other members, and we're all gonna discuss your problem and other people's problem, and everything that you ask is gonna be addressed, and you never be left alone. There is a private community as well where you have direct access to me. Uh, as well with other members that they are all in the same boat. So again, no matter what business you want, okay? Fast result. Yes, if your question is to how fast this is going to be. Okay, I can promise you. Well, it takes time. Rome wasn't made in one day, but the change is pretty much immediate. Okay. Also, I like to give some instruction on doing a couple of things to give you a taste of the good medicine, because when you are kind of like tasting something good, it's hard to go back to the old-fashioned, way to do things. So recap: complete course access, positioning plus strategy models, online reputation control, staff leadership mindset, weekly live calls with me, private community, full support tech guidance. This is what you're getting with the calls. You want to go even further. You want to work with me directly. You want to concentrate only you and I in your business. We can have bi-weekly private coaching, and you have accessibility to me anytime. So this is the Outsmart mastermind level. That it's up to you. Who we help obviously business owner like you. They hit the wall, that they don't find solution, that they feel like the system is wrong, the dynamic need to be changed, and also the solution out there are outdated. This one is not outdated. This is something you never heard. You feel like you are tired to be pushed around by your employee or by your customers, and that's what we help. And any business owner that is finally ready to make that change. So this is an important step. Nobody ever offered me anything like that, and I wish I would have found a course like this when I was in trouble. But I had to find a way myself. And imagine the effort. It was 30 years of experience, and a big gamble. Now you find somebody that actually did that, and lucky you, you can have all the information all together, but you need to be ready to for a big change. All right, if you are, here we are. So I'm going to help people to see the truth out there. Okay, maybe they have an idea already about what it is, but they never actually heard the words, because nobody's going to tell you. Nobody ever told you the things they're going to tell you. Okay, nobody ever told you, okay, you need to outsmart everything and everyone, because first of all, they never did it. And people, the one that they went to business school, they don't learn those things. You learn it when you are in dealing every day with those things for decades. So outdated theories. This is not what this course is about. This is raw truth and real strategy that start to work for you immediately. So this is not for you. I had to say that who this course is not for. If you're looking for fast cash, there are lots of solutions out there. This one, of course, when you build a fortress and you have a good team and good loyal customer, your sales there will be up. You will increase the sale. But this is not a quick making money course. So you might want to look somewhere else, and you find it, because there are great solutions for that out there. If you own a franchise or a corporation, so this is very clear. If you own a franchise, unfortunately, you're not really the owner. You had to report to the headquarters. So you're not the decision maker. So there is not really that much I can do for you. Corporation, love to work with corporation, try to help them, but the mentality is so different that the corporate thinking, the corporate solution is absolutely the opposite of what I do. Also, they also have to report to the investors. So even there, a decision maker really is not a decision maker. So try to avoid to work with them, but it's not up to me. If you like the status quo. So if you think the system now, everything that I say until now does not make any sense to you, and you believe in the system, you just like the way the things they are, skip this course, because this is absolutely looking in the other direction. If you're not coachable, no, so now nobody's gonna come and tell me like, oh, I'm not coachable. But let me give you a hint. Let's say you're in the business for many many years, and you're one of those like, oh, I know this, oh, I've been doing this for a long time and I know. So if you know everything, you don't need to take a course. Probably we need to take a course from you. So you are not coachable. So if you think that you know everything, God bless you and lucky you. I don't know everything. I know certain things, and I'm here to share with people that are willing to listen. So if you're not willing to listen, it's just a waste of time for both of us. If you expect magic without action, so this is not a magic pill. Like I say, this is not just a course, it's a weapon. Imagine this as a gun. The gun with ammunition. I give it to you. You are the one that picking up the gun and shoot at the enemy. All right. It's not me. It's you. So if we don't take action, if we don't do things, this is not going to work. But if you are serious and willing to open the eyes and look at everything with a new perspective, this is the big word. Yes, it's going to change your life. It changed mine. There are plenty of proof out there. Take a look, Google, try to, get a clear idea who I am or how I did things, and then you will change your life like I did. So if you feel you're ready to turn the table, rebuild your business on your terms, here we are. Now you have to book a call. This is the next step, all right? So go to outsmart.com/book, and then there is like few questions, basic questionnaire. Just I had to filter. I can't talk to everybody in the world. I need to know a few things about you, and then we have it's about an hour conversation where I explain to you in detail how can I help you, and I want to hear from you who you are, what you're doing, and also feel if we have this connection. If you feel like this. Is what you like to hear. This is maybe you feel like you find the right solution for you and somebody understand you. And me, I understand and feel that I can actually really help you. Then bang, I'm going to invite you to the Outsmart course, and we're gonna change your life. So, book the call, and I will see you in the other side.